Kraven the Hunter is a fun but bad anti-hero superhero film. Kraven the Hunter stars Aaron Taylor Johnson and Russell Crowe as his father in a thin-plotted film about Kraven the Hunter. The basic plot of the film goes Kraven is in a prison, or it opens with him going to jail. He escapes from jail after murdering someone. Then you have a brief section where you have the origin story where someone shows up after he's mauled by a lion, gives him a magic potion, which then ends up saving his life, where he's revived from death in a hospital and becomes Kraven the Hunter. He flees from his father, who he knows his father is a bad man. Then you cut back to present day, where he is taking out people who are poachers and ends up finding out that there's drugs and gangster activity involved. And then he goes to visit his brother. He visits his brother. While he's visiting his brother, what ends up happening is his father shows up, kind of does some dialogue back and forth. You understand that he doesn't like his father, but they celebrate, they get drunk, they go back to the house, his brother gets kidnapped, and then you have a kind of a kidnap story or a plot pointed out of different kidnap elements. They got him, they move him to one place, they move him to another place, Kraven goes there, it's a trap set up for Kraven. Kraven has to try to save his brother, ends up coming back to where Kraven's been hiding out. You find out that the Rhino is the bad character who's been plotting all of this or setting this up. And then the Rhino, they have this fight, a CGI fight, kind of some bad CGI here. And then at the end of it, you find out that the father is behind it all because he knew the Rhino was moving in on his territory. So he needed Kraven the Hunter to come back and save him. And Kraven just lets his father die in a hunting accident when a bear mauls him. That's really the plot of the film, with it ending with Kraven's brother, the Chameleon, taking over the business empire from his father after he kind of said he wouldn't, or after he alluded to the fact that he wasn't like that in his father. It is a very straightforward film. It's a little under 2 hours long before the credits roll. It's not that good. There's definitely some choppy sections in it. The editing is kind of poor in some areas. Some of the fight scenes are bad, but there's a couple decent chase scenes where Kraven is running, or you don't really understand the level of power or strength that Kraven has. Does a decent job with Aaron Taylor Johnson, just kind of reading the lines in some parts, but really kind of digging it. And you can tell he put a lot of work in getting his physique in shape for the film, and you got to give him props for that. He looks good on camera, but other than that, there's really not much going on here. It is fun to watch. It's one of those ones that you can just watch it like a popcorn flick. Did horrible at the box office, but it's not as bad as the box office says. It's one that I would recommend if you like anti-hero films. I would still probably recommend it even if you don't like superhero flicks, as it's not just your normal Marvel film. Even though it is based upon a Marvel comic, it's part of the Sony's Darkverse or Sony Spider-Verse that they created, and it's okay. It's not an award-winning film by any means, but it's not something that's Madam Web levels of bad. Other than that, like I said, I probably would recommend this one. It's on Netflix right now. It just came out. Other than that, feel free to like, subscribe, share, and have a good day.